Everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you with another episode of Coffee with Coach. Hope you're all doing well. Got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So, running a little behind today, but I wanted to get this message out that I thought was, I know is really, really, really good. That not something I just heard, something I've just been listening to over and over again. It's just, all these other things come to mind, so I share those first. And this one I was like, man, I just heard it again today, and I was like, I gotta get this out. So it was just something really simple, and it was just, if you slip, they fall. Okay, if you slip, they fall. And what that means is, when you're not on your A game, when you're not getting up on time, when you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, when you're not eating right, you're not exercising, you're not, someone like me that trains jiu-jitsu, if I'm not training, not making sure, my finances are on point, all these things, just go down the list of things that are supposed to be where they should be. If I slip, they fall, meaning once those things start to fall apart, I don't do what I'm supposed to do. I don't get up on time. I don't work out. I don't run. I don't eat healthy. I'm starting to slip my people, okay? My team, my students, my friends closest to me, my family members closest to me, they fall, okay? Because some people just depend on other people. It's just the way it is. And, just realizing, many, many years ago, because it's been over 15 years now that I've been teaching jiu-jitsu, in the beginning, it was just like, I just want to train. I just want to do something that I have a passion for and I love to do. And then it became more of, well, man, people are really struggling out there, mentally with a lot of things. And so, if in order for me to help them, I need to make sure I'm on point. I got to make sure, I'm good. And, just to use as a reference for the new kids these days, I learned something new the other day with some of my teenagers in the class, slay, right? So I was like, so what does good mean? And they said slay. So whatever word you want to use, terminology you want to use, you have to be good. Me, I just use like, I'm on point. Like, I got to just make sure that I'm good, I'm on point, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing day in and day out. There's numerous days where I'm sore, I'm beat up, I'm tired from the training, from, just all the workouts I do, everything I do, just normal stresses, running the business, whatever, just life, whatever, just put it all together. And it's like, nah, not today. But then it's like, well, if I don't show my runs, to show my workouts, show what I eat, don't show up to train, that's going to affect a lot of people. So you're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, but I accept that. I accept that role a long time ago, just because I knew that people need that. People need to be around other strong people, because there's a lot of people out there that aren't strong. There's a lot of people out there that can't carry their own weight plus other people's weight. So you need someone that's a rock that can hold everything together, the glue that keeps everything together. And, hopefully that's you. Hopefully that's you for your people, the ones closest to you. It's a lot of things that you have to carry. Like for me with my students, I carry a lot of their pains. I got a student of mine, his dad, he just found out he's got cancer, so he's dealing with that. Got another student, like, their parents, or the kid that trains in my program, the mother, I think her mom and her sister passed away recently. There's just a lot of those things going on, and within this past year. And actually, the episode I shared, I don't know, I think maybe last week before, about your demons don't take time off, so you shouldn't take time off either. I just had a student come back, show up the other day, haven't seen him in a while, and he comes up and he's like, hey, that episode really helped me, because my father just passed away, and I really wasn't doing anything. I was just kind of like letting myself just idle, not doing the things that I should be doing. And then when I heard the episode that you shared, he's like, I was like, I got to get back to training. I got to get back to doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. So he came up to me the other day and just shook my hand. He was like, hey, I really appreciate that. Like that helped. So that's the purpose of these episodes. Like there's like today I was like, man, I'm running out of time. I got to go and train. I'm like, nah, but I gotta get this one out because it's a really, really good one. It hits home. Like it's something that, again, I hear over and over again. And it's just something that you should hear too. If you slip, they fall. So it's like someone, like I was just mentioning, someone that was sharing recipes and workouts and kind of, sharing a lot of good, positive things on their social media platforms. I wasn't seeing them anymore. They're going through some pains. They're going through some hurts. There's a lot of serious, life things that they're dealing with their family and stuff like that. So it just got quiet for a little bit. And so when I saw him again, I'm like, hey, where's that content at? Like, where's that? That's good stuff. Like, people need that. Your people need to see that. They need to eat better. They need to be working out. They need to, and they're just like, yeah, I'm just dealing with a lot of stuff. I'm like, I get that. Like, life hurts. But unfortunately, the world doesn't stop rotating on its axis just because you're dealing with pains, and other people's other pains don't stop either. So it's just something for certain individuals. It's not for everyone, because not everyone can handle that. Not everyone can handle their own problems, let alone other people's problems. But for me, a lot of people tell me their problems. It's just what a part of being a coach just entails. Like, it's just, hey, coach, I haven't been here because of this, or hey, coach, I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, I lost this, I lost that. What do you suggest? What do you recommend? What's your advice? And if I can help them with anything that I've been through previously, then I'll share that, or I'll do my best to help them however I can. But I can only help people if I'm on point, if I'm making sure I'm doing the things that I'm doing. And that's why I'm doing it. Like, again, it's not about me. I don't want to do it sometimes. I'm just doing it because I need to do it for my other people, for all my students, for my family members. Like, they're hurting. They need someone, and that person's just going to be me. So I took that role. I took upon that role many years ago through jiu-jitsu. Like, hey, this is just part of what I do. And in order for me to handle all of this stuff, I have to study this stuff. Again, I've shared these books. I got 10 rules for resiliency. I got mental toughness books all over my desk. I got, stuff on my walls. I got things around me that I'm just and things that I listen to day in and day out to make sure that this right here is where it's supposed to be. Okay, so I have to show up. I have to show up for class. I have to show up for the runs. I gotta eat right. I gotta take the vitamins and drink the greens and all the stuff that I take, because I have to be where I need to be for my people. So if I slip, they fall. I don't want them to fall, so I have to be on point. You don't know how many people come to me for help, and in order for me to help them, I have to be where I need to be physically and mentally. So just think about that, all right? Just think about that when you're thinking about not eating the right foods, drinking the right things, not showing up for your workouts. It's not about you. It's about the people that you love and the people that you care about and the people that you want to help and be there for. You can only be there for them if you're okay? If you're good. It's just the analogy that I use all the time. You fly on a plane, put your mask on first, and then help the people next to you. You can't help anyone if you're not breathing the right way. If you can't breathe, how are you going to help someone else breathe? So if you slip, they fall. Okay, let that sink in. And anytime you're thinking about not showing up for your workouts or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, let that come into your mind and then get back to work. All right, gotta go. Catch you on the next one. We'll see you.